Hey y'all, this is Uncle Dan. We talked about GreenWay Gardens in a previous video. We're out hiking on a trail, and I'm here at GreenWay Gardens farm. And in this room, we have, what do we have here? Can you tell us about it and tell us who you are, farmer?
I'm Roger, and me and my wife April, we have GreenWay Gardens, which is a certified naturally grown food producer here in Waycross, Georgia. And we grow for restaurants predominantly. We do have a local food co-op that we're involved with, which is Way Green Inc. And I do a weekly online sales. We do farmers markets here locally and in Brunswick and St. Simons, Georgia. But this here's the grow room. This is predominantly for microgreens. We do plant starts for our outside growing also in here, and actually you'll see, hopefully we're building a nursery to be able to do our starts in there, because we actually need all this room this year for the microgreens.
Okay, all right. So a lot of these are microgreens, and some of them are starts, which is a tender beginning of a plant that would produce the crops that you sell to restaurants.
That's right.
Okay. Okay, I get it now. Want to make sure. Can I pan around here?
Yeah.
Can you tell us just a few of these, what they are, and just kind of what are the restaurants buying?
Restaurants are really primarily for microgreens. They're one of the favorites is going to be like the radish. We do a radish mix. This here's a all purple radish. We mix that with some of the China Rose, Hong Viet. This is a pea tendril. This is real popular.
That looks fascinating up there,
yeah.
with the little tendrils.
Yeah, it really looks nice on a plate. This is some cabbage. We do cabbage. We do the sunflower, pea shoots.
Oh, I can see now. These are the seeds of the sunflower.
That's right.
Okay, so these can come off.
Yeah.
Well, I'm doggone.
I try to knock a large portion of them off.
Yeah, well, you don't want to damage the plant, I'm sure.
No, we just kind of shake them down.
All right, what was this with this purple? What is this called?
That's cabbage. That's actually this red cabbage, red acre cabbage.
Oh my gosh.
It's actually quite tasty. It's probably the least appetizing sounding one we grow, but really packs the most flavor as far as I'm concerned.
So they'll add that in salads and then on top of like entrees.
Yeah, they'll put it. Some restaurants put it right on Georgia Sea Grill. They use a lot of the cabbage, broccoli, kohlrabi. This is kohlrabi down here.
Okay, let me get this. I had to get the broccoli real quick.
That's all right.
And what was you saying?
This is kohlrabi. See how it's a lighter purple than the cabbage.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
The kohlrabi real has more of a flavor similar to kale, but kale's more of a pink look to it. The red kale that we grow, the kohlrabi is more purple.
It looks good on the plate, probably like a
really
white
good,
plate,
yeah.
and that purple pops out.
Yeah, it does look good on the plate.
Awesome.
But we deal with Halyards. Halyards group out of St. Simons uses a lot of the pea tendrils, and then they also use a lot of corn shoots. If you ever look at some of their stuff.
Oh, this is like a secret vault.
Chef Francisco, that's actually, he's the one that got me growing the corn shoots for him.
Now you had let me have some. That's the stuff. It's really sweet.
Super sweet.
Okay.
Yeah, crazy sweet.
Awesome.
Like too sweet, in my opinion. But and we're working. We got a new one we're working on, cilantro. I haven't got that perfected yet, but we're struggling getting it. But I'll figure it out sooner or later.
Man, I wouldn't know how to do any of this. This is awesome.
But, basil, we do about Reed's Apothecary over in Brunswick on Newcastle Street. They use quite a bit of the basil, the red basil and the green basil. This is actually just Genovese, and this is red. Oh goodness, I can't remember the name of it. It's called red basil. Something basil.
Okay.
This is real mild. I like red basil just eating it straight. I can just eat it.
Oh yeah.
Whereas the Genovese is too strong for me. I can't take the pressure.
Hey man, do you mind us talk about what is going on under this red rainbow light? What?
We actually, most of most of the other lights, all the other lights, are just regular 48-inch LED shop lights. There is some T8 and T12s, but primarily we have the LEDs that you helped us get from Costco.
Okay.
But this was something we are going to grow edible flowers in here eventually.
Oh man.
And the flowers, what I've found is that supposedly they do better under a actual grow light, and I don't even know that I have the right color yet. This is more of a trial.
Okay.
On the lighting, but we're going to grow edible flowers at one point.
Wow, that is
coming.
Cool. That is cool.
But this is amaranth. Town in South Georgia, amaranth basically people call pigweed.
Wow, it's beautiful though.
Pigweed is not a farmer favorite, but the amaranth is actually a gorgeous.
Can I pull it out just a little bit? I just want to see the difference in color from under that light and over here.
Yeah.
You guys check this out.
This is garnet red is the name of it. Garnet red amaranth.
You've heard of Black Forest in Germany? This is the Red Forest.
That's right.
Something silly, huh?
That's right. But a lot of your fancy people like to say it has a nice earthy flavor, which translates to it tastes like dirt.
I'll be doggone.
Just say it. It tastes like dirt to me.
To you, but some chefs like it.
Some chefs love it. Some chefs don't want to have nothing to do with it because it really doesn't last long.
Oh, okay.
So I don't sell this in half pounds. I sell it in a 1 ounce container.
There you go. They just need a little dash of it.
A dash of it.
Okay.
So I do it more because I like the chefs than I do because it makes me money. Because this is not a money maker.
I got you.
But like I said, I like to take care of because they take care of me.
Yeah.
So
I got it.
symbiotic relationship.
Symbiotics, way to go.
This is all April's doing here. All these starts. These are all flowers of calendula, geranium. We got several different types of calendula and geranium. Lemon ball, marigold. That's a lettuce mix. But all the starts, all these trays like this. This is April. April's done all this. I didn't do any of these.
Now, the way I understand it, microgreens are grown and harvested indoors only.
Yeah.
The starts are plants that are started in here. We're going to transport them to the outside to grow in soil outside, and after they become larger plants, then they're harvested.
Yes.
Okay. All right, so these are just starts, meaning starter plants, and these are all going to be outdoor. We're going to have to go check out the outside and look where these guys are going to find their homes, and not these guys, but those down the bottom. This is awesome. And maybe when you get a chance, I'd like to talk about a list of all the restaurants that you do. So whenever people watch this, they know where to go to eat top quality food in the coastal area of Georgia.
Absolutely.
So you want to do that in another video, maybe?
We can do it right now.
Okay, well, let's talk about it. Let's get you in better light. I'm going to get over here so I can see your face better. What's the best places that my friends and family can go for quality, naturally grown food?
Well, as far as we have a main group that buys quite a bit from us. Very big supporters of certified naturally grown, of local grown, of us, GreenWay Gardens. I love all my chefs, but there's a group of them that have been more than supportive, and one of the groups is going to be like Halyard's group. Chef Dave Snyder, he's the owner operator of Halyard's group, and he's got Halyard's restaurant. That's Chef Francisco Jimenez. He's the chef there, the main chef, and then we got Tremici's. Chris is a chef there. They're right next door to each other. Tremici's is lunch and supper. Halyard's is breakfast and supper.
Now, where are they located?
This
In
is on St. Simons.
St. Simons. Okay, I thought Brunswick, but St. Simons.
Yeah, this is on St. Simons.
Okay.
And then they also have a third restaurant in the group. It's called La Plancha. And I'm not a big nachos guy.
I love nachos. Where's it at? What is it?
Say something, brother. The best nachos I've ever had in my life is at La Plancha. And what's it called? Skinny margarita. I don't drink skinny margaritas, but somebody I'm married to does.
There you
We
go.
won't say any names. Initials is April. But then, so La Plancha is another one. They've started buying some stuff from us, and they're going to be buying quite a bit more as we go along. Really interested in cilantro primarily is what we're going to be selling them.
Okay.
And then the local Brew is it's a coffee shop, but it's a coffee shop with a bang.
Okay.
They've got Chef Aaron Belize there. He's a phenomenal chef, super talented, super nice guy, very supportive of what we're doing here.
All right.
And,
There's a chef that works at Local Brew, and where is that located?
that's on St. Simon's, and it's actually
Okay.
near on that north end of the island, not far, right near Halyards. And
Okay. Okay. Cool.
going down back kind of to the center of the island, what they call the Winn-Dixie Plaza there, there's a restaurant there called Sea Salt Healthy Kitchen, and Alan, Chef Alan is, he's very supportive, great guy. That whole crew in there, man, I look forward to walking in that place, walking right in the front door. I love it, but they're very good. Sea Salt Healthy Kitchen, they're out front, they're like out in the front of the parking lot there. There's like a strip mall type area, and that's where they're at. And right in the parking lot, Ember Farm to Fork, Chef Joe, it's Joden, it's not Jordan, it's Joden. So Jordan without the R. Chef Joden in there, I don't even know what to tell you about them. They got, man, he's talented. He's talented. April and I stopped in and we ate supper there one night, and we weren't really even hungry, but and it was really later than what we'd normally like to eat, and they rolled out the red carpet, and I'm not even kidding. You do a whole video on what they did.
Okay.
It was awesome. Made me feel like a king.
Shout out to Chef Joden. Thank you.
Yeah, he's awesome. But and then the last one I want to tell you about, but not least, is Georgia Sea Grill. They're on the south end of the island near the pier, kind of back up from the pier a little ways. And Zach Gowan is the owner there, and his chef, Tim Lynch is the chef there. And man, you can't get much more supportive of local than Zach Gowan and his whole family. The things that they do here locally. Zach actually owns a farm.
Wow.
And it's another certified natural grown farm. Sam McPherson is the farmer there.
Good.
And super knowledgeable. Really, you don't own a farm to be rich. This ain't, if you're trying to make money, like, oh man, I can't wait to be rich. This is not it.
Okay.
Don't do this.
Yeah.
You can make a decent living, but Sam's one of those guys that he's not in this thing to kill it. He's in it to provide quality food, not only for the restaurant Georgia Sea Grill, but for the people of Glenn County.
Good.
So this is the kind of people that we associate with, and I'm loving it.
Good.
Every bit of it.
And I want to support that kind of activity.
Absolutely. So Georgia Sea Grill, Tim Lynch, he's the chef, and I only have to tell you how good he is. Just go on Instagram.
Will
Georgia
do.
Sea Grill.
Okay.
Check that out.
All right.
Just anything on there. And then back over in Brunswick, they're on at Newcastle. This is near the Mary Ross Waterfront Park area, like the old downtown area. We have Reed's Apothecary, and they're supporters. They buy pretty regular. We've gone through a couple chefs. They got him a good one now. Clay, he's doing a fantastic job. Chef Clay is. He uses quite a bit of the basil, and something I'll tell you I love about going and seeing Clay is I'm not a chef, and I literally don't know exactly what he's talking about sometimes, but when he's explaining what he's cooking, I mean,
sounds good.
he's legit now, and that joker cares about what he actually. It's emotional.
Yeah.
When he's telling you what he's cooking, I don't even like sea bass. But if he's telling me about how he's cooking a sea bass, I want some sea bass. That's no lie. That's just the way it is.
There you go.
But yeah, and then also we got a new restaurant there, not right down the road from that, and I think it's called Southern Table. It used to be called the Boom Boom Room. Stratton Hill. It's a catering. They do a lot of weddings, and they have a restaurant they're starting up there now. And the chef there, and I'm bad about recalling names. It takes me a long time to remember names. But
It's a new venture now.
Yeah, new venture.
Okay.
They've been buying a little bit from us and plan on buying more as things go. Really need to support people like this because they're new.
Trying to get it off the ground
Off
here.
the ground.
Yeah.
And their big things are coming. This guy's talented. He does a fantastic job of what he's doing. I want to see that thing grow. So I've been Stratton Hall, not Hill. Stratton Hall.
Okay. So formerly known as the Boom Boom Room,
Boom Boom Room.
Stratton Hall's the new name.
That's right.
St. Simon's,
Nope, Brunswick.
Brunswick,
That's
Georgia.
Downtown Brunswick.
Downtown Brunswick now. Okay.
And then last but not least, Indigo Shanty. Judah Lynch.
That's a nice name. Say it again.
Indigo Shanty. Well, that's the last one in Brunswick. So anyway, Judah Lynch there, they've got some really good food, and just as important as the food there is the vibe. I mean, it's just one of those you want to just hang out.
Yeah.
I mean, they got a nice porch setting under an oak tree.
Something relaxing to
It's
do.
relaxing. It's a really good place. And then the last one we picked up, so it's not last but not least, and I'd be remiss if I didn't mention, because they're, like I said, they're going to be new coming in, and some people may recognize this name if they don't Google it. It's Sea Palms. Sago's the restaurant at Sea Palms. It's a golf resort there on St. Simon's Island.
I've heard of this.
It's back on the north end.
Oh yeah, this is a beautiful place.
Johnny Carino.
Okay.
Johnny Carino has or had a group of restaurants that bears his name, Carino. They're all over the north. In Indiana.
So he's now there.
He's there.
Okay.
I don't know what the deal is. I haven't really got to get to know him and talk to him, but he's very passionate about what he's doing there. So I'm looking forward to that relationship with Sea Palms and Sago Restaurant. And I haven't met the owners yet, but one of my other customers in Tifton, Georgia, the local at the Stratford. I'm not saying it right. Anyway, it's the local in Tifton. If you type that in, you're going to find it.
Okay.
And Jennifer Scarborough is the lady I actually deal with. Her husband is the chef. His name's not in my head because I always deal with her.
Okay.
But she comes through here, David.
Okay.
The local at the Langford.
Local at the Langford.
And his name is David Stratford.
Scarborough. Yeah.
I'm messing it up.
Jennifer Scarborough and David Scarborough. She actually goes to the coast. She drives to the coast, picks up seafood, take it back to Tifton.
Oh wow.
And when she does, she'll swing through here in Waycross, and I'll meet her, and we'll go take stuff over there. So she uses quite a bit of our product. Very big supporter of what we're doing.
Good.
Great people.
So she's providing Tifton with fresh seafood, is what it sounds like.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
And let me tell you, I actually picked up some oysters for her. They don't get any fresher.
Yeah.
Yeah, these things are still clanking in the shell when I took them to her. That's what she buys.
There you go.
She gets good fresh stuff. So.
Awesome. I know where to go when I'm in Tifton, Georgia. That's awesome.
And now we are branching out, and we've been in talks with a brand new restaurant that an old chef that I've known for a few years now, and he's a good friend, great guy. He's a farmer in his own right. He has an organic farm in Brunswick, Georgia. It's Matthew Rayford, and they call him the Shea Farmer Matthew. But he's going to be chefing over on Jekyll Island, and I think the name is Sweet Georgia Joint, I think is the name.
Okay.
And that's going to be out on the coast. And then, when he talked to us and we went over and was looking at it, my wife forced me to stop and talk with the wharf and Jekyll Island Club, and I actually met with the chef there, and that is one cool cat. He's come out of Miami, and the good thing about him is he's real familiar with the kind of stuff that we're providing. He's already, you know, I'm not having to explain anything to him. He knows exactly what he's looking at.
Okay.
You say corn shoes to a lot of people, and they're intrigued. He wasn't intrigued. He was ready to taste them because he knows what we're supposed to taste like.
Awesome.
So those guys there, I got to meet with them the other day, and so we're looking at the wharf and possibly 80 Ocean, and then maybe a little bit more there.
Awesome.
But that's what we're doing, and that's all the restaurants. And, oh wow, Little St. Simon's, Ashley.
Okay.
Chef Ashley. Oh, I'm so silly.
So tell us about this. Where's this at?
Ashley had put the information out somehow, or I had heard that Ashley was wanting to buy more local produce a year ago. I didn't feel like we had enough stuff to provide anything for her.
Okay.
And I know we wouldn't buy ourselves. So, like I said, I like working with a group of farmers, and when we get outside, I'm going to tell you more about that.
Okay.
But because we are working with these other farmers, I felt like we could reach out to more chefs, and one of them was Little St. Simon's. And Chef Ashley, I reached out to her through some friends of ours, one of the other farmers that I deal with, and she was quick to get back, and she has made a way for April and I to actually go visit Little St. Simon's Island.
Get out of here.
I'll be in a boat.
You're going to get in a boat.
I'm getting in a boat.
Oh my gosh.
I'm not happy about the boat thing.
Well, this is like huge, man. This is awesome.
It's awesome. I couldn't turn it down. I mean, you know.
Thank you, Ashley.
Ashley's awesome. But we're going to meet with her Tuesday.
Okay.
Tuesday.
Next week.
I think it's this Tuesday. Not tomorrow. Next week.
Okay.
Yeah. So, yeah, looking forward to that.
That's awesome.
But that's it. That's the grow room. That's our restaurants.
Okay.
I'll tell you more about Way Green and the other farmers when we do the other video.
Yeah, we're gonna go outside and see where these plants down there are gonna find a home outdoors. All right. Take care. God bless. Bye bye.